As a sacrifice temple, there's not a lot of cities you can work. This is one of the only cities. You know, the problem is a lot of these people already have sacrifice temples they've been using for years. So to break into it at this point is very hard. Jock, like you don't remember me, I remember you. Last July we had a lot of fun. Come on. He knows. So I'm also trying to get into entertainment. I'm trying to do that. Has anybody else's boss also killed himself? It's like fucking weird, you know? Listen, I mean, this is like the next phase of my life. I didn't expect this to happen. I thought I would work until retirement, but now I'm fucking, you know, out here in LA trying to break in entertainment. This is my dream. I always wanted to be a stand-up comedian. Even when Hillary Clinton was slicing the throats of children, I said, I just want to make people laugh. My owner is dead-ish, wherever he fucking is. He's not using me anymore. You know, the other day I was out and I saw the Scientology Celebrity Center and this motherfucker didn't even say hello to me. Bitch, you know who I am. You fucking know who I am. I've had just as many celebrities inside of me as you. Okay? Fucking clown, and everybody thinks we're both fucking pervs and weirdos. Okay? Everybody's like, it wasn't always sacrifice. Sometimes it was music night. You know? You think I control what goes on? No, I get hired for a job like everybody else. People do what they're gonna fucking do. Yeah, I'm like a bouncy castle for satanic pedophiles. You know? Kefir used to look at me, used to say, one day I'm gonna be gone and shit's gonna be different. And you know what? He was fucking right. So the empty files have been released. All of y'all are acting fucking normal. Empty files have been released. And all of y'all are acting normal. All of y'all are acting normal. They can laugh, but y'all can Google it. They can laugh, but y'all can Google it. The Epstein files have been released, and all of y'all are acting normal. All of y'all are acting normal.
They're really
All of y'all
concentrated.
are acting normal.
They might not look like that now.
Airport is acting normal.
Everybody's talking.
No, you shut the fuck up.
Hold on, wait, don't say nothing.
Because the Epstein files, what I'm reading, and everybody in this room can read. If you go to Google right now, everybody in this room can read. They are eating babies. They are trafficking children. And if you think for a second any fucking thing in your life matters, you are on the fucking wrong side of history. You are on the fucking wrong side of history. It don't matter about the fight. It don't matter about who in the fucking airplane. It don't matter about this nigga walking past me right now.
Reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table to figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. And by the way, it's the same big club they use to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. The game is rigged. The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. Man, you know? And nobody seems to notice, nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on, the fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue dick that's being jammed up their assholes every day. Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it.